Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie, aka the Bearded Brit here, bringing you a TDM on Meltdown, I think it is. This time I go 20 and 4, which is a KD of 5. That's a massive improvement on anything I put out before, which is awesome. That is really cool that I've managed to get this gameplay. It's probably going to be my last one before Ghosts comes out, because I tend to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Ghost comes out next Tuesday. So I don't like to post too many COD games back to back, and I've already got a game to Monday, already got a video for Monday, sorry. So this may well be my last COD one before Ghost comes out. So if it is, then I'd like to bid Black Ops 2 a farewell. It's been fun. I only picked it up a few months ago. I think it was kind of early this year, something like that. So I missed out the original rush for it, but I have really enjoyed it. I think I've played about 30 hours, something like that. It's not that much. Like previous COD games, I've played days, absolutely like 20, 30 days in the, year or whatever. Yes, a year that they were out. That's obviously insane. I don't spend that much time playing one game anymore because, I just play so many different games. That was when I was on console and I didn't have that many games. I had a couple of games to last me a year or so. Like I played a lot of Halo 3 and a lot of COD 4 because that's the only two games I really had. I was obviously working, but I didn't earn that much, so I couldn't afford to keep buying games all the time. So COD was actually brilliant for that. And then when I went on to PC, MMOs were also brilliant for that because you pay that £10 a month, you get so much, you can just play it constantly and there's always stuff to do, which is one thing why I love MMOs, because they are fairly cheap and you get a lot of hours out of them. Which leads me on nicely into my topic, which is the Steam sale, which as you know, if you're on computer and you open Steam in the last few hours, they're doing a Halloween sale at the moment, which is obviously runs till Friday the 1st of November. And it's kind of like there's a lot of horror games in there obviously because it's Halloween, but there's also a mix of some supernatural stuff in there as well. So it's not just horror games, thankfully. I've already bought two. I bought Prototype 1 and 2. Because I've heard years ago when Prototype came out, I think it was 09, perhaps, something like that, that it was good. And I never picked it up because, I don't know, I just had other stuff to do. That was when I was heavily into WoW. That was like my first year of college, so I played a lot of WoW. I still played a lot of Call of Duty then. And that's why my college grades weren't that great because of those. Maybe if I had picked up Prototype, my college grades would have been better. So, there we go. We can't tell, but that might have been the case. If I hadn't played WoW, they definitely would have been. But yeah, I love the Steam sale. I partake in it every year, as I know a lot of my friends do that I speak to. With some people at work are like, yeah, I'll set money aside for it because, you know that you're always going to buy something. You know that, or I do at least. So rather than not setting money aside for it and taking out the money I have in my account and then realising, wait, I probably shouldn't have spent that because I have to pay for this. I then, a few months before it, I'm like, okay, I've got this money here in case I want to buy something in the Steam sale and then I won't regret it later on because I haven't got money to buy something else. That's the way my mind works around it. It's kind of the same, if you look at it from a distance, it looks the same, like you're still spending the same money, but you've got that money set aside and you know where it's going to go, which is pretty awesome, because I always buy stuff in the Steam sale, even if I don't play it for a couple of years. A few months ago I played, or about a year ago now probably, I started playing Mass Effect for the first time ever, which a lot of you are like, what? You can't believe that. I got a couple of messages saying, have you only just played Mass Effect? What the fuck? That kind of stuff. I was really late to that, obviously, but I literally played them back to back to back, which was awesome. I would have, if I had have played it on release, the first one, I'd have been like, holy shit, I want the second one right now, because the end of the first one and the end of the second one, I'm just like, holy shit, this is amazing. Obviously, the end of the third one, a lot of controversy. I didn't mind it. I've got the extended edition of Mass Effect 3, so I didn't think it was that bad, but a lot of people, were very salty about the ending of it, but maybe it's because I hadn't been hyped up by the first 1 and 2. I didn't have that massive gap between 2 and 3 that I wasn't too bothered. You know, it was a good ending. I liked it. But if I'd had to wait, maybe I'd have been more annoyed about it. I don't know. Can't really say, because obviously it hasn't happened like that. I got them all back to back and really enjoyed them. Anyway, the Steam sale, I think that is fantastic. You know, it's a thing that should happen more often, but I think if it did, I would be poor as shit, and I'd never have any money, first of all. And it's a thing that's only on PC, really. You go into like a game shop to get your Xbox games or whatever, or you go online to buy your Xbox games. There's nowhere really they sell them ridiculously cheap at any point like that. Obviously you've got pre-owned games, so the older a game is, then you can pick it up for like a $5 or something. I think pre-owned games aren't going to be around for a huge amount longer. You know, they're declining as it is. And I used to be, that's what I used to buy. Obviously when I played on console a lot, I had hundreds of pre-owned games. I think for my original Xbox, I literally owned like 100 games, and most of them were pre-owned. You know, I rarely got a new game because I was on my pocket money, you know, for my parents. I was young. I didn't have a lot of money, so that is something that's awesome. And that's the same with Steam. Like now I don't earn a huge amount of money, and Steam sale, you know, is perfect for me, really. Obviously I play MMOs, which is another thing that's amazing. You know, you can spend hardly any money and you get hours and hours and hours of gameplay. But yeah, I'm just glad that the companies, you know, that obviously Steam approach and say we want to put your game on sale, or the other way around, the companies approach Steam and say, you know, your Christmas sale's coming up, chuck our game on there, you know, for this price or whatever. I think that is awesome that they agree to do that, that they want to do that, that, you know, give their price a 75% cut. That is a lot of money lost, but I think the amount of sales that they make up for having that stupid discount really makes up for it. So good job, Steam, you're doing great. Keep it up. This has possibly been my last Black Ops 2 video, so I'd like to say thank you for watching. If you've watched them all, you're awesome. There it is, 20 and 4, KD of 5.0. You'll probably never see that again in one of my videos, but let's hope I can. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.